Hey, what's up, guys? Uh, got a question today in our Facebook group, and I've heard this question a lot. There's a lot of courses out there, and some of the courses teach this principle that you should not tell the claimant where the money is coming from. And I get the understanding behind this and why people teach this. So I wanted to share my insights on it and what I think about it. So when I first got started, I was taught that you shouldn't tell the claimant where the money is coming from, because then if they find out where it's coming from, they can easily find out where it is. And if they find out where it is, they can easily get it themselves. So that's why people say, well, don't tell them where the money's coming from, or else they can get it themselves. And I understand why people teach that. And that's, when I first started, that's how I would do it. I would not say where it was coming from. But I wasn't getting a very good response when I did that. You can imagine, if you call someone up and say, hey, there's money owed to you, I'd like to help you get it, but I can't tell you what it's coming from. There's going to be some red flags going up, and people are going to be skeptical, right? I would. And then what I found is people would find out anyway, if they did a little bit of digging. So I changed my approach, and this is what I do now. I'm very direct when I tell someone why I'm calling. I tell them that it looks like they owned a property that was sold at a foreclosure, and that it sold for more than what was owed, and that they might have some money coming back. And people ask, well, do you have people go around you? The answer is yes. But here's what I found. I believe that less people go around me now than they did before when I was not telling them where the money was. And I don't tell them where exactly the money's being held. I just am honest and saying, hey, the money came from this foreclosure sale or this tax sale. And then there's always the question, well, why do I need you? What if the homeowner asks, why can't I do it myself? And there's a very detailed response that I have to that in the script that I use inside my course. But again, I'm just honest with them. I'm like, you can do it yourself. And then I go into some other reasons, why they may not want to do it themselves, and why they may want to hire someone like me. But at the end of the day, I say, hey, you don't have to use me. You could do it yourself. That's not a problem. Because here's the other thing too, that the going back to the original point, should you tell them where the money's coming from? Eventually they're going to find out, and I think that teaching is rooted in a scarcity mindset. And so here's the thing, the reality is, guys, if someone goes around you, they're going to go around you, whether you told them or not. Like, that's the reality. They'll either take the time to figure it out, regardless if you tell them, and they'll go around you anyway, or they're going to use your services or someone else's services. Like, there's one of three outcomes. They go with you, they go with someone else, they go with themselves. And if you can be the one to be transparent and honest with people and garner that trust, who do you think they're going to choose at the end of the day? Versus, so here's another thing, and this is why I think I've been able to get deals. When I go into competition with someone else, say I have a competitor, and it's between me and my competitor, but my competitor didn't tell them where the money was coming from and I did. Who do you think has more rapport and more trust built? my competitor or me? And so again, this is how I approach it. I'm honest and transparent, and I don't care if I tell them where the money comes from. Because at the end of the day, if they don't go with me or if they go around me, it doesn't matter. Tomorrow there's going to be another foreclosure sale that's going to result in an overage. And so there's more deals to do. And so that's my take on that. Should you tell them? It's up to you. Some people say don't. I've done it both ways. I've not told people and I have told people. But what I found is I get a better response if I'm transparent and honest with people. So that's my take on that. At the end of the day, it's your business, so you can choose what you want to do. And there's no right or wrong way, you know, just, I mean, there is a right or wrong way. If you're screwing people, then that's, that's the wrong way. But as long as you're doing things morally and ethically, then it's fine. You get to choose how you do it. So it's your business. But that's how I do it in my business. And yeah, there's some good nuggets in there. So hopefully that helps you guys answer the question of, should you tell them where the money's coming from? You have my opinion. At the end of the day, you'll have your opinion and you'll figure it out yourself. So that's it for today, guys. If you have questions, let me know. And if you want to get access to the script that I mentioned here, you can go to overagecourse.com. Thanks, guys.